Hi everyone, it's Wendy with RE/MAX of Santa Clarita. And I wanted to talk about something I'm still getting a ton of questions about weekly, commissions. But here's the important part. This is not a brand new 2026 rule. These changes have actually been in place for a few years now. And what's happening is that people are just now hearing about them through headlines, through social media clips, and conversations that make it sound sudden. So let's clear this up calmly. Over the past few years, the way a buyer's agent compensation is handled has evolved. The biggest shift was that compensation is no longer displayed in the MLS, and buyers now sign a written representation agreement with their agent before they even go out and tour homes. That part has been in effect, but commissions have always been negotiable. That hasn't changed. Sellers can still offer compensation to a buyer's agent. The buyers can negotiate it into their offer, and every situation is structured differently depending on the property, the price range, and the strategy. What I think is happening is this. People are just now paying attention. When the headlines hit, it feels new. But in our local Santa Clarita market, we've already been operating within these updated guidelines for quite some time. So, what does this mean if you're buying? It means before you start touring homes, you'll sign a buyer's representation agreement. Everybody. That agreement explains how your agent is paid. If a seller is offering compensation, that may apply. If not, we structure your offer accordingly. There's no automatic buyers pay everything new rule. It's a negotiation, just like it has always been. Now, if you're selling, you have flexibility. You can decide whether to offer compensation, how much to offer, and how that fits into your overall pricing strategy. But here's where experience matters. In some Santa Clarita price points, offering competitive compensation can increase showing activity and offer strength. In other price ranges, we may structure it differently. This is not a one-size-fits-all. The people who get into trouble are the ones making decisions based on national headlines instead of local strategy. Valencia behaves differently than Saugus. Canyon Country is different than Stevenson Ranch. Castaic has its own rhythm, and the strategy needs to match the neighborhood and the buyer pool. The biggest takeaway is this. The rules evolved. They didn't explode overnight, and if you've been considering buying or selling this year, the smartest thing you can do is have the conversation early so you understand it. We'll review what your agreement means, what your possible costs look like, how to structure compensation strategically, and how to protect your bottom line, because clarity creates confidence. Better decisions, and if you have any questions about how this applies specifically to your home, your buying plan, message me directly or call me. I'm happy to walk you through it step by step. And if you'd like weekly updates on what's happening here in Santa Clarita, make sure to subscribe. There's always noise in real estate. It's killing sometimes, but steady strategy still wins. Don't hesitate to reach out. I hope this helped and you have a great day.